Let's be honest, you're not gonna hit too many shots like this. No scoping with snipers is kind of useless, and I'll prove it. But first, let me show you how no scoping usually goes with the snipers in this season.
Nope.
As you can see, I'm crouched, standing perfectly still, with the dot center mass on my target, and it not once even comes close to hitting that dot. Obviously, I can put attachments on the sniper, and this seems to be by design. But I don't think that any gun should be this bad. Now, maybe I'm just stupid, but I'm pretty sure this sniper is in her guts. And why is it still missing?
Why did that not hit?
I mean, technically speaking, it's probably clipped into the ground, but on my screen it just looks like it's not.
I'm trying to snipe him like...
Epic, please fix this. I want to finish my enemies. If you want to hit your snipes, you need to lead your shots. That means to aim and shoot slightly ahead of a moving target. However, the #1 mistake made when sniping is standing perfectly still. Before and after your shot, make sure to keep moving. And if you catch your target standing still for even a second, punish them. You kind of need really good eyes to see targets that aren't moving, but most of the time you're gonna catch players out in the open fighting, and because of the close to medium range sights that Epic has added to snipers, it makes it really easy in this chapter. While it may not really look like it, on 90% of my targets, I'm still leading my shot, especially to hit headshots. It's not as drastic. It's very subtle. There are a lot of small calculations being made. You don't want to just spam until you get lucky and hit your shots. So if you want to get better at sniping, follow for more. Unless you seriously mess up, a ballistic shield is pretty much a W in any 1v1 situation, which is exactly why this guy leaves the bush and heads for the hills. Not to mention the fact that you could just switch to your regular weapons and do massive amounts of damage. You can barely be shot, and even if you are, it's on your feet or on your hand, maybe the top of your head if they get a good enough jump. But if you're on mouse and key with medium to high sensitivity, no one's going to be able to flank you. I'm not sure when they're gonna nerf it, but nerf's coming soon. Now, it's important to note that the pistol does not have unlimited ammo. As you can see, I have 1 mag here and that's it. Also, by now, anyone smart's just going to shoot your shield to stun you, and if you get stunned, you're gonna go out just like this guy. In this clip, I'm 1v2ing a duo in a final fight. Unfortunately for them, I have a coin and they do not. Because it's 0 build, I keep up the pressure even though I'm being shot at and taking damage because, first of all, like I said, I have a coin, but also if you don't do more than 50 damage, their overshield is going to keep regenerating and you're going to be wasting ammo and time. The logical reason as to why they're not pushing is because they're in the next zone and I'm not. But this is to their disadvantage. By playing too safe and trying to stick to the next zone, they miss an opportunity to overpower me on pretty much flat ground with open fields and minimal cover. So I keep up the pressure and close the distance on them, not only because I have to, not only because I'm being pushed by Storm, but even if I wasn't, they're weak and running and hiding. As I'm heading up the hill, I make sure to keep my eyes on the ridgeline just in case they peek. And I begin to crouch and move a little bit slower as I get closer to the fight. This player massively over peeks and I punish him immediately for it, grapple over, and that's pretty much a wrap.
Wait, right here.
It really shouldn't be this hard to counter a ballistic shield. Despite me jumping around, having great movement and peaks, it doesn't seem that this one-man bulldozer is taking very much damage at all. And the worst part is I'm getting low on health and my overshield is constantly being fried. So what do? I keep moving. I keep side jumping, mantling, sprinting away, hiding behind cover. Here, I almost die because my teammate's blocking the door. It could have been over, but it's not. I still make it out alive.
Okay, I gotta go.
I reset the fight by going all the way to the roof, and fortunately for me, this player gets distracted with someone else and maybe runs out of ammo. I don't remember if the ballistic shield pistol can. Now he's helpless and trying to pickaxe a downed enemy to get a refresh.
What angel is it, bro? What angel?
And even though I just complained about the ballistic shield, if you can't beat him, join him. Here's how you can easily defeat the boss and any of the henchmen at Grand Glacier. And the best part, without taking any damage at all. What you're gonna wanna do is hang out around this vent. Since it's a low crawl space, none of the NPCs actually crouch at all, so you can get some easy shots that can't shoot you, and you have all the time to reload and do whatever. The only downside is if there are other players around. Obviously that might make things a little bit difficult. But as you can see, they're not attacking me. I'm getting all my reloads off without taking any damage at all. As soon as they're down, I can walk out and get the medallion. Follow for more.